7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hello my beautiful ninjas and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Now in today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, I want to go ahead and do my February favorites. These are just basically the things that I've been loving for the month of February and January for that fact as well. So these are all, like, a lot of them are items that I've recently purchased, and then some of them are items that I've had for a while that I just never really kind of like thought to put in a favorites video before, just because I feel like it's so much of like second nature that I just don't even think about it. I just kind of do it. So this time around in this favorites video, I did go ahead and really think about all the things that I've truly been loving and just using kind of like on a daily basis. Most of these I do use a lot more than others, obviously, but just a lot of the things that I've just kind of like been gravitating towards. So make sure that you guys stick around if you guys are interested in finding out what my favorites for the past like 2 months have been. And also, if this is the first time that you're watching a video from me, thank you so much for tuning in. But make sure that you do click that subscribe button, and also make sure that you do click that bell, just so you're always notified every time I upload a video. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so as I'm looking down here, I do see that I do have basically skincare and makeup. I don't really have like miscellaneous items in this video, but I do want to go ahead and just share with you guys the things that I have been loving. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the makeup items first. The first kind of like random thing that I want to go ahead and add or tell you guys about is this chapstick. And this is when I had the Love with Food subscription like maybe 3 years ago, and they did send me this chapstick in one of their boxes. And since I got it, I literally use it every day, like in the morning as well as at night. I always put this on my lips, and I don't know why I just never thought to mention this in a favorites video, but like I said, it's so much of second nature that I just haven't really thought about it to put it in a favorites video. But this time around, I thought long and hard, and this definitely is something that I have been loving for a long time, but more recently I've just been picking it up a lot more. And of course, with the subscription, most of these items are, you know, obviously better for your skin, and this actually has sunscreen in it, which is also good for your lips, and it's just extremely moisturizing. What I really like about this is the fact that even when I put this at nighttime before I go to sleep, when I wake up in the morning, you know, God willing, every time I wake up in the morning, I feel like I still feel it on my lips, and my lips feel extremely soft and moisturized, which is the main reason that I like it, because I feel like a lot of chapsticks, like even my EOS chapstick that I think that I've mentioned on my channel before, like the one that comes in the little ball, that one I do like it. I feel like it's very moisturizing, it's creamy, it's easy to apply on the lips, but it doesn't last as long as this one. So that's why this one is something that I typically gravitate towards more, especially if I'm putting this at nighttime. And I just love it. I absolutely have been loving it. It's really hydrating. I have no idea where you can purchase this from. You probably can just go to their site, lovewithfood.com. So I will make sure to leave links to everything down in the description box in case you guys are interested in purchasing anything that I will mention today. But I have been loving this for more than just the past 2 months. It's just awesome. So I definitely love this. The next kind of like makeup item I do want to go ahead and talk to you guys about is a new favorite for me. I just randomly picked this up from, was it CVS or Walgreens? I always get those confused, but I think it was Walgreens. This is the Rimmell London Scandal Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner, and it's a Kohl pencil. And I love this. Like, I don't know what I've been doing prior to this. The eyeliners that I've been using, I don't remember exactly what brand it was from, but it's like the retractable one. This one is the one that you have to actually sharpen, which I don't mind. I don't really care as long as it gives me the results that I'm looking for. And I love the fact that it's also waterproof, because I always, anytime I'm putting on like mascara or eyeliner, my eyes water up very easily. So with this, I don't necessarily have to worry about me getting like raccoon eyes and just like it basically leaking down my face after I've done my makeup. So I absolutely love this. It's extremely dark, it's extremely black, which I really like, because like I told you guys before, I'm not really someone that wears makeup all the time. If I'm feeling a little extra that day, I may put on, you know, a full face of makeup, but for the most part, I just typically put on concealer, eyeliner, a little bit of powder, and maybe some like lip gloss or some, you know, maybe like a liquid lipstick or something like that. But for the most part, I just put on chapstick. I'm not really like a everyday beat face type of person. Not judging anybody who is, it's just, it's not me, it's not my personality. I'm a tomboy. I was raised with 2 brothers, so this was not like a thing for me, even when I was little or growing up. So this is just amazing. I absolutely love it. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but I think it was a few dollars, maybe like $5 or $6 or something like that. And I feel like this is definitely gonna last me a long time, especially because I don't have to continue to tug under my eyes to make it as dark as I like it. It's just extremely black, it's extremely creamy, so I don't have to tug under my eyes to make, you know, fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. I'm glad that I picked it up. It looked interesting, and I think that day it was on sale or something like that, but I really, really like this, so I'm happy about that. The next makeup item that I want to mention, I feel like I mentioned this a long time ago, but this is basically the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Yeah, Dip Brow Pomade, and I got this in the shade Medium Brown. And I've had this for a long time. I've used this a couple of times before, but I feel like I've always gone back between this as well as like a powder, a pencil. And more recently, I've been using this, and I feel like it's been easier and easier for me to get my brows the way that I want, just because I feel like I have a little bit more control with this. Obviously, you can be as heavy-handed as you want, just depending on the intensity that you want in your brows, but I feel like it's just been easier for me to get my brows to look the way that I want. I'm not really like a professional with it yet. I feel like I'm still working on it, but I feel like this definitely gives me the control that I need to just kind of like create the perfect shape for my face. So I have definitely been loving this as well. And then the last makeup item that I want to mention to you guys, I actually purchased this during the VIB sale. I don't think it was the VIB sale, honestly. I don't know. I purchased this from Sephora, but I purchased this during the holidays. I don't remember if it was during the VIB sale, but this is the Sephora Taint Infusion Ethereal Natural Finish Foundation, and I got this in the shade 45 in Cafe Latte. I showed you guys this in the haul that I did for the Sephora, and I think I showed this using this in a makeup video as well. I don't remember, but this is the one that has the little dropper, which this is my first foundation that has this little dropper situation that people got going on now. And I don't know what I was thinking and why I didn't purchase more of this, because I got this for like $9 because it was on sale. I don't know what I was thinking and why I didn't buy more than one, but I love it. Like, this is amazing. I love the coverage. I love the way that it feels on my skin. It feels very lightweight. It gives me kind of like a nice bronzed type of look, which I do like to go for. I don't know, I really like this. It is matte as well. It mixes well with my other products, and I just absolutely love this. I actually used this and mixed it with my Milani foundation today, and this is how I did my makeup today. And I don't know what I was thinking, because I've gone back to Sephora and for some reason I can't find this. So I don't know if it was just like they discontinued it. I feel like I gotta call Sephora and be like, hey, what happened? But I'm just so mad at myself for not buying more. It was $9. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was just my first time trying it, so I didn't want to just like over splurge, although I did anyways. But I really like this. I do want to start doing more like foundation comparison type videos. Let me know in the comment section if you guys would like to see videos like that from me, like just doing like half of my face with one foundation and half of my face with another one, because this actually reminds me of the, what is it called? It's one of my favorite foundations. It's Black Opal foundation. I don't remember exactly what the full name is, but it's the Black Opal foundation, and there's a shade that I have that's very similar to this, and I feel like the coverage is very similar and the feel is very similar. So I want to do kind of like a comparison video between the two. I mean, I'm hoping that I can find this foundation again, just because I really like it, but we'll see. But I definitely have been loving this lately, wearing it by itself as well as mixing it with my other foundations as well. So I definitely have been loving this. And then the next group of items that I want to go ahead and mention to you guys are going to be skincare. I only have 3 skincare items that I want to mention to you. The first one is something that I got as a point perk from Sephora. I think it was during like the holiday season. And this is the Ole Henriksen Balance. What is the name of this? Okay, Ole Henriksen Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. And this is the green packaging. And y'all, I have been loving this cleanser. I'm actually really surprised at the size of it, because I feel like sometimes Sephora sends you like trial sizes and you're like, is this for one use only? How am I supposed to even know if I'm gonna repurchase this? But this is actually a decent size, especially because of the consistency of the actual product. It's very kind of like creamy and rich. It lathers really well. A little bit goes a long way, so this is actually gonna last me a decent amount of time. Although I do want to purchase the big bottle eventually, as well as just kind of like dab into more of their products. But I absolutely have been loving this. This does a really great job of just kind of making my skin feel very hydrated and clean and moisturized all at the same time. And it smells really good. It smells kind of like minty and like, I don't know, it smells so good. I don't know why, but I feel like every time I smell it, it kind of reminds me of like a spa. Like, you know when you go to, if you've ever been to a spa before, where it's like some of the oils that they use that kind of smell like very like minty and leafy, or if you've gone to, that's what it reminds me of, like something like that. Oh, it actually reminds me of like Vicks, which is like a really weird like comparison, but like, you know that smell that kind of makes you feel like you can breathe better? Like you can inhale and I don't know, don't judge me, but that's kind of what it reminds me of, like the scent of it. But I do love the way that it's been working with my skin. It definitely has helped to make my skin a lot more kind of like less oily, so it kind of like mattifies the skin as well. So I have absolutely been loving this. And then also the next skincare item that I did mention to you guys, I think I did I mentioned to you in a vlog that I put up, because I'm trying to see if I want to start vlogging on my channel. Let me know if you guys would like to see what I do on a daily basis or like on random days. But I did mention this on the vlog where I got a couple of skin items at Walgreens or CVS, one or the other. I just always get them confused. And this is the one that I tried, or this is the one that I picked up. This is the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay Mask, and this is to clarify and smooth. I do have another one of theirs, but I literally fell in love with this as soon as I tried it. As soon as I put it on my face, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be holy grail. This is definitely going to be like an amazing product for my skin. What I really like about it is that it does have like very fine beads. So when you're rinsing it off your face, you do feel like it's really like purifying your skin and detoxifying your skin as well. And it does get rid of all the dead skin. And I feel like once I rinsed it off, my face felt so smooth, so soft, so supple. Like, this is just bomb. This is one of the new ones that they came out with. The other one that I got, I think, is like the black one. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is. I'll make sure to leave the name on the screen somewhere. But this one is the yellow one. And this is what it looks like. And it smells like lemon, pretty much. And you know that lemon is always good when it comes to detoxifying your skin as well as brightening your skin. I'm not necessarily trying to brighten, but I feel like I do have some hyperpigmentation, and it is definitely helping to get rid of that. As well as I do have kind of like uneven skin tone like in this area, because for me, like I told you guys, I don't typically suffer from acne or anything like that. I typically get more like blackheads, whiteheads, and then on my face, well, you guys probably can't see it now because I have on makeup, but I typically have like, well, not typically, I do have moles and freckles like literally all over my face. Like, if I have no makeup, and I will show you guys, I'll show you guys like a close-up on like a skincare video or something like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do a skincare video just so you guys can see my skin type as well as what my problem areas are. So I usually have like uneven skin tone in this area as well as like around my chin, and I also do have issues with like a little bit of large pores as well as just texture in this area. So this has definitely been helping me to get rid of that. and it just makes my skin feel so soft and smooth, and it smells really good, and it just feels like a mini spa at home. So I really have been loving this. I definitely want to try more of their products. I feel like I do have a lot of L'Oreal products, so I realize that L'Oreal is really one of those brands in the drugstore that I have a lot of products from them, whether it's like hair or skincare, as well as Neutrogena. I have a lot of their products too. So I have been loving that as well. And then the last skincare item that I want to mention to you guys is also something that I showed you guys in that vlog, and this is the No. 7 Youthful Replenishing Facial Oil, and this is for all skin types, and it says that it's supposed to it's an intensively nourishing oil that relieves supple, firmer feeling, more radiant looking skin in just 4 weeks. I've been using this more at nighttime, not during the daytime, especially because I'm not like a stay-at-home YouTuber where it's like I can just walk around with oily, you know, like an oil on my face all day looking greasy. But I do use this more at nighttime for my nighttime skincare routine, and I love it. It's amazing. This package is amazing. I like the little dropper. I don't know why. I don't know who thought of it, but I do like the dropper. I feel like it makes you feel like you're doing something more luxurious to your skin. So I do like the dropper. There's a lot of product in here, so this is definitely gonna last me a very long time. I was afraid to see how my skin would kind of like react to it, but it does react very well. Every time I put this on, especially at nighttime when I wake up in the morning after I've done like my little scrub the night before, my skin just feels so soft, so smooth, so supple. It just feels amazing and very hydrated as well. So I absolutely have been loving all these skincare items for sure. And then the last item that I want to mention to you guys is a perfume. This is Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. I feel like I mentioned this maybe a long time ago. I don't remember how long it's been since I've mentioned this perfume, but more recently I've been gravitating towards it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like even with the top on, you smell it. It's a very strong, you know, powerful type of scent. And at first, I kind of shied away from it, especially for like the daytime, just because of like the power in it, the power within. But more recently, I've really been enjoying it, because I feel like at first when you spray it, it's a very strong, musky type of scent. But when it settles down and it settles into your skin, it's very like warm and just like sexy, and like, I don't know, I really have been enjoying it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it was just, I think it was one day that I tried it and I went to work, and like the first time when I first sprayed it, I'm like, oh my god, this thing is so strong, everybody's gonna smell me like from like a mile away, which is not a bad thing, but at the same time I still am very like, I'm a very reserved person, so I don't really like all eyes on me. I don't like that. But I was at work and I was like, oh no, something smelled good. Like I smelled something real like dark and sexy and like sultry and like, I don't know. And when it settles into the skin, it smells absolutely amazing in my opinion. So I definitely have been loving this. I do want to do like a perfume type of haul, because I do want to buy a little bit more, although I shouldn't because I have so many of them. But I do want to do probably a perfume haul on this video, on this channel soon. We'll see how it goes, but soon. I definitely want to buy a couple of more, just because I've had a lot of really great recommendations from you guys, as well as some of my friends have been recommending some really great perfume as well. So that's going to be the last item that I want to mention to you guys that I have been loving for the past 2 months or so. Definitely let me know in the comment section if you guys love any of these items yourselves, or if you've tried any of these items, or if you have any other recommendations for items that kind of like fit along what I've showed you guys today. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, make sure that you do click that subscribe button, and obviously make sure that you click that bell so you're always notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Be safe, stay blessed, and remember to always treat yourself. Peace out.